Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. It has been talked about, dreamed about for decades, a health and life sciences corridor near downtown Indianapolis. And with billions of dollars of investment now in place or under construction, there are indications those dreams are moving toward reality. IU Health well underway in its construction on a planned $2 billion hospital and medical campus along West 16th Street, one of the largest hospital projects in the entire nation. It is a nearly 50-acre site expected one day to be home to more than 6,000 employees. Not far from that project is what is envisioned as the anchor of the corridor, the $500 million 16 Tech Innovation District. That's a project that spanned 4 mayoral administrations and is now a hub for research, technology, and entrepreneurship, all designed to attract and keep scientific talent and professionals in Indianapolis. In fact, some suggest 16 Tech can be an anchor for a 65-mile high-tech corridor extending all the way to Purdue University. And at the helm at 16 Tech during this transformational time, the new president and CEO, Emily Krueger, who just took over after Bob Coy retired. Business of Health reporter Kylie Valletta here now with her conversation and a vision for the future. Kylie.
That's right. It's really starting to take shape downtown. Well, the CEO role is new to her. Krueger has been part of the team at 16 Tech since 2018 as Chief Operating Officer. The life sciences and medical innovation sector is only a piece of 16 Tech, but it's a major strength. The Indiana Biosciences Research Institute is headquartered there and has shared wet labs, the only place in central Indiana where life sciences startups have access to that type of lab space. And with IU Health's medical corridor project well underway downtown, 16 Tech will serve as a major connector. That link will soon be made even stronger. In just a matter of days, crews will break ground on a new bridge connecting 16 Tech's mission to the vision for the new medical corridor.
Well, we're right at the center of it. You mentioned IU Health to our north, IU School of Medicine to our south. Roughly 25% of the tenants that are currently located in 16 Tech are in the life sciences or adjacent to healthcare. There's also the investment that's happening at the GM stamping plant and the headquarters for Elanco. And if you extend that down to Anthem and Lilly's corporate presence, we've got a concentration of both research, university, and industry assets. And 16 Tech is really the place where all of those can come together. We're going to break ground this fall on a bridge which will cross Fall Creek and connect the 16 Tech Innovation District to the hospitals to our south, as well as the IUPUI campus. And this is a really important physical connection to downtown. And it's one that we're excited because it will enhance the flow of people that go back and forth between 16 Tech and downtown as well. This marks the second phase of development for 16 Tech, and it also enables us to create access to additional development sites in the district. And so our goal as we move forward is to really attract more of these specialized resources and development to 16 Tech.
While 16 Tech is in close proximity to major medical players downtown, Krueger says it's had the perception of being a bit isolated, so the bridge will provide a direct connection. So an exciting time at 16 Tech.
And I think that connectivity piece is really interesting because I know in addition to the physical connection to 16 Tech and some of these other assets, there are also tubes and all kinds of cool connectivity for medical supplies, devices, and all that kind of.
Yeah, this is actually a fun piece of trivia. There's a tube that connects an IU facility north of 16 Tech, crosses the creek, and goes to the IU School of Medicine Radiology Department. Wow. And they send radiopharmaceuticals through this tube. It's a mile long. It takes about 80 seconds because radiopharmaceuticals have a really short shelf life. In about 80 seconds, they can get them where they need to be. So they say they've been moving medical supplies along this route for a while. So this bridge is symbolic in a way. Now they're going to start moving cars and people too because it's a pedestrian-friendly bridge.
With the bridge, yeah. Hey, quickly, Building 1, when it opened out there, it didn't open to much fanfare because it opened right in the middle of the pandemic.
It was in the thick of the pandemic, and we covered it, and it was a beautiful building, but it was pretty empty. And so she says it's a really neat thing right now to see this building, the whole area in 16 Tech come to life. It's really blossomed into the active place it's supposed to be.
Kylie Valletta, great information on 16 Tech and that medical corridor. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah.